Well, hello, my name is Anderson-Judkins. I am a graduate student at Northern Vermont University. If you saw my video back in June, you saw that I read 3 children's books and I attempted to sign every word that I knew. And if you also saw that, you saw I didn't do very well. So my challenge was to come back at the end of my term in August to reread the books and see how well I am doing this time. So first we're going to start with The Monster at the End of this book, starring lovable furry old Grover. What did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did it say there'd be a monster at the end of this book? It did. Oh, I am so scared of monsters. Shh. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please do not turn the page. You turned the page! Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages. See, I am tying the pages together so you cannot. You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me. Now, stop turning pages. There. I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so you will not be able to turn it, and we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. All right, all right, all right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess. This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would like to see you try to turn this page. Did you know you are very strong? The next page is the end of the book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable, furry, old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. And you were so scared. I told you, and I told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I am so embarrassed. Okay, so the next one we're now going to read is Room on the Broom. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer on this one. There's a lot of words in this book that don't actually translate into American Sign Language, so I'm having to do a lot of different substitutions. And there's some words that I have to fingerspell because they're, verbal words like screech, roar, things that just we don't really see in American Sign Language. So those ones I'm going to be fingerspelling, or I'm just going to be substituting in general. Yeah, let's just dive into it, I guess. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black. Oh, I forgot what long is. Oh my goodness. Oh. And long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with a hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled her hat firmly down on her head, "I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch. So the dog clambered on. The witch tapped on the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but blew away the bow from her braid, just like that. Down cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely, then bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in a bow, "I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" "Yes," cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped on the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back beyond. The witch clutched to her bow, but let go of her wand. Down cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried her wand on the fold of her cloak, "I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," said the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped on the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew in a cloud, and a witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. "I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and a witch with French fries tastes delicious to me." "No," cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon drew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near, with a glint in his eyes. and said, "Just this once, I'll have which without fries." But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rolled a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, stinky, feathered and furred, had 4 frightening heads, and wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. Sorry, S-H-R-I-E-K. It dripped and it squinched as it rose from the ditch. D-I-T-C-H. And said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he sputtered. "I've made a mistake. It was nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat, and "Phew," said the dog. And thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside." Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggy, ziggy, zaggy, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch, and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped on the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Okay, so this last one I'm going to be reading is Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Now this one, I really not excited to do. So this one has a lot of words that we just don't have in ASL, as well as it was the longest one, and I didn't get a whole lot into the grammar like I wanted to, so I don't know a whole lot of words in this particular book. One thing, so if you saw the video beforehand, I had to fingerspell every time I went, "I am Sam." I was hoping there'd be some sort of shortcut for that. I have not found any shortcuts, so I literally have to go, "Sam, I am." One thing I have learned, though, there is no sign for like "I am." For me, if I was to say like "I am Siobhan," I would just say I-S-I-O-B-H-A. I, Siobhan, and it translates to "I am Siobhan." Let's get started and we'll see how we do. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That's Sam, I am. That's Sam, I am. I do not like that. Sam, I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right, but I think it's this. If you know ASL, please correct me on how to sign ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs. Ham, I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox. Not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs, ham. I'm still not even sure if I'm doing this right. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you? Could you? In a car? Eat them, eat them. Here they are. I would not, could not in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. A train, a train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Say, in the dark, here, in the dark, would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. Would you, with a goat? I would not, could not, with a goat. Would you, could you, on a boat? I could not, would not, on a boat. I will not, with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, oh my God, I'm doing this wrong. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am, and I would eat them on a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I'll eat them with a fox. I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you. Sam, I am. Alright, so not super proud of myself with that last one, but overall, compared to where I was back in June, I am pretty excited of how much I've learned in only 10 weeks. This is definitely something I want to continue. I will be receiving my master's degree in December, so I won't be able to take a course for credit with American Sign Language, but this is definitely something I'm going to keep doing beyond my degree. One thing I have learned from being at Northern Vermont University is that we are lifelong learners, so the fact that I can take what I've already know of American Sign Language and I can still have room to build on it even in this 10-week process, I'm just very excited. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please send me an email at siobhan.anderson-judkins@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer, like, how did I go about learning American Sign Language, why I chose this topic, and also why I chose these 3 books. Yeah, thank you for everything. Have a lovely day.